Hey, I hereby conclude we in here. Last video I talked about, well, this top 5 video I'm making now. And also I mentioned what I would recommend if you're starting off a home gym and trying to find things within your budget. So just to rehash that, I said I would recommend a power rack with a high-low pulley. Plate load is okay, but you will need some space just to load the plates if need be, or a rack that you can add that on, or a rack where you can get a high-low pulley with the functional trainer. I didn't recommend one that just had the functional trainer because back exercises usually suffer with that 2-to-1 ratio. Now, one thing I did say was if you could get something with a 1-to-1 ratio, okay, that's fine, but I don't recommend getting one that just has a functional trainer because you can do most things that we're going to do with the high-low pulley except for crossovers. But when you're trying to do your different back exercises, your high rows, your lat pull downs, your seated rows, and all that, you're going to realize you need so much weight just to get those exercises done. If you have a selector at stack, you're probably going to be maxing the stack. It's not going to be worth it. And if you're using the weight plates, if you're using bumpers, you probably will run out of space. I have 1-inch steel plates, so for me, well, they're cast iron. So for me, that wouldn't be a problem. But even I got the high-low pulley, and I have a separate functional trainer. So that video is for people who don't have room. You can get different rack attachments. Watch that video if you want. This video is my top 5 recommendations. I'm going to put both videos out. I may even just put this video out because it was way more concise. Now, I did give a few recommendations. I believe one's like Canada's best or something like that, or whatever. Anyways, they have a rack that has the lat pull down, low row, functional trainer. We all know about Rep with the Aries and the Athena, and Body Solid makes a rack that I recommend because usually they're right there in affordability and quality to where you can get a kit that adds a functional trainer and a lat pull down low row. Now, the reason I didn't recommend Valor Fitness, even though you guys know I'm a Valor Fitness affiliate, I have Body Solid equipment too. I have Valor Fitness equipment. I believe that their equipment is great. Valor Fitness, I have the row, I have the preacher curl, I did have the leverage bench, but I sold that because I got the Power Tech multi press. So yeah, the reason I didn't recommend them is because they got a rack, high-low pulley, nice, great. But when you add the functional trainer to it, it takes up too much space. The point in being in a home gym is consolidate space. I want to give you the most that you can get in a single space. Okay, so as I give you my top 5, smoking on top 5. Just joking, just joking. This top 5, I'm going to tell you why, and there's going to be different reasons for why. And I'm not going to do it in any particular order. I will say Body Solid is my number 1, but I'm going to go with Valor Fitness first because Valor Fitness is who I work with. Valor Fitness actually took the time. I reached out to become an affiliate. They went over everything and they took the time to see what I was doing. So shout out Valor Fitness. They do have, I believe, military discounts and all that. And they're like, yo, when somebody buys something, they're like, bro, I didn't have all my info in. They're like, we need the info so we can pay you right away. They're on it. They're great people. The people that when you go to the customer service, the people that you get are the people that have been there, the people in the videos. I've gotten jacked most of the times. When you comment on their stuff, they will reply on YouTube. Body Solid does that too. But more on them later. Valor Fitness, the stuff that I got from them was greatly priced. It was priced appropriately. When I got the stuff, I was surprised by the quality. It's like when you pick it up, it's like light. I don't know the gauge gets still, but it's light. But when I put it together and started using it, I'm like, yo, this is good. Even this companies like on Temu and Amazon that have products that look similar, they're slightly different. They're not made exactly the same. So, what is this? I let a fly in the house last night. Well, a few nights ago, actually. I let a fly in the house. Had the door open like an idiot. So I need to get that. So sorry about that. It's distracting. Anyways, so put it together. Worked great. So that's why I kept getting stuff from them. All their stuff works for me. Works pretty good. Plate loaded. affordable, and yeah, the instructions putting it together, it was not difficult at all. A lot of it was actually already put together, even though there were instructions to put it together. Now, what I'll say about one of my favorite things that I have from them, the plate loaded row, I believe that's a CB14, is that okay, you got the handles that hits the upper back, the rhomboids, traps pretty good. Then you have the rotating handles. You can do them single arm or like this, hits the lats. You can load that thing up to 400 pounds. Now remember, I do have some 50-pound plates. I have some 75-pound plates, but I keep them on my leg press. I have cast iron plates. I use the 1-inch posts that are on there. It does come with Olympic adapters though. But I'm just letting you guys know because some of you may have bumpers or 45 Olympic plates and you may struggle with loading it if you buy it. But I recommend Valor Fitness because they have different tiers of stuff. Lat pull down, seated rows, all that. So check them out. Definitely put them in your rotation. I have a rotation of companies I go to first before I go look anywhere else. The next one, so number one, sorry, I got hair in my mouth. Number one, Valor Fitness. Number two, that's not no particular order. Number two, Yukon Fitness. Yukon Fitness is where I got the LAC 300 from, which is, it's a leg machine, so it does seated hamstring curls, lying hamstring curls, leg extensions. It's an ab machine. It converts, you can do crunches on it, and back extensions. Hence the LA3 300, right? I recommend them. I've gone to them. I've gotten stuff from them. Well, that one machine, to be honest. Because when I went on the website, they had other stuff, but it was kind of out of stock. But, again, customer service there. Great customer service. I reached out to them because I needed to know the limit on the machine. They told me both the soft limit and the max limit. So the soft limit is you can use the machine at this weight frequently. And the hard limit is like, okay, you can load the machine and use it at this weight sometimes, but stuff's going to actually start wearing out faster. So customer service is good. Stuff goes in stock and people use it. It also goes, they actually have good sales. Like the machine that I got was $600. It was on sale for like $400. I was kind of mad, but it is what it is, right? And that happens. Valor Fitness also has some good sales too. So I'm not gonna lie, they have some decent sales also. So Yukon Fitness, Valor Fitness, Yukon Fitness. Number three, PowerTech. Why PowerTech? PowerTech, they sell, now that the way they do stuff, they sell everything with the Olympic adapters, which you can buy standard 1-inch adapters. So I wasn't rocking with them for a while because I didn't know they made that change. Why do I like PowerTech? Customer service, quality products, their innovation. They've streamlined, but the stuff they're putting out is good, and they listen to the customers, and they're always updating things. That's why they are in my top 5. Also, with the advent of they have the huge little system you can get where multiple people can work out at once. I'm not really feeling that because that's way too much space. But the lever gym is a great thing. Other companies try to imitate it, try to emulate it, but they don't do it quite like them. They got the workbench. The workbench, check it out. If you get the lever gym, right, which is a great alternative. I'll tell everybody to get a rack in them because you can get lever arms and all that stuff. You can do everything. But if you have less space than even that, you can get the lever gym and the workbench. You can do everything on a lever gym. Pretty much presses, flies, home gym hacks and reviews. Has ways that you could go on there and set up a daisy chain and all that, and even get your crossovers and your flies in there. But you can buy attachments for the bench for flies, leg press, which they got a new one out. Flies, leg press, leg curl, leg extension, preacher curl, lat pull down. If you just bought the bench or something, right? Lat pull down, which you might be able to get away with that. I'm going to tell you, if you don't even have room for a lever gym, now you do have to store these attachments, but if you're like, I don't got room for the lever gym, bro, but I got some dumbbells and I can make it shake. get that workbench, get the attachments for the workbench. Like when I was in the apartment, when we were at the apartment, if I would have known what I know now, that's what I would have did. Honestly, that's what I would have did. But I didn't know, so I didn't do that. But now you know, so you can do that if you have limited space, because you can always get a rack or a lever gym and use that same workbench, right? So you'll be good, you'll be straight. So Valor Fitness, Yukon Fitness, Power Tech. Number 4. What am I going to say for number 4? Is it going to be Saidi? Is it going to be GMWD? Is it going to be any of those Temu brands? I mean, yeah. Y'all probably thinking, he didn't say Rogue, he didn't say Rep, because Rogue and Rep really don't have stuff. Like, they have racks that you can add stuff to, and they're great. But I'm talking about, you can go here and build a whole bodybuilding style gym. Like, Valor Fitness got competitive combo racks and benches and all that. You can make it shake with them. You can do something serious with Valor Fitness. I didn't mention that the first time, but you can make a powerlifting gym. You can make a bodybuilding style gym. And that's what I'm basing this on. Can I set up a space at home with their line for bodybuilding, powerlifting, whatever else I'm trying to do? Now, of course, Rogue and Rep are just generally top companies, but they're not on the list because this is home gym. You can make a quality home gym, feel good, feel blessed when you put it together. Okay, so this is my top. I don't care what your top is. This is my top. Valor Fitness, Yukon Fitness, Power Tech. All right, 4. Them Temu brands, them Amazon brands. I'm lumping them all together because they all using the same people. Saidi, GMWD, and who's the other one? All that. All right, those guys. Why do I have them in the top? Because they're affordable. All right, they are affordable. They've been putting out all kinds of equipment, so you can get a full line. You get a combo unit. You could get all the stuff I was talking about. The one drawback that kind of knocks them off my list is I don't really know about the customer service, and I don't know how long they'll be around. There's so many fly-by-night companies, and it's kind of like they're just being produced and different labels and names are slapped on them. Sometimes you get the equipment and it got a completely different brand on it. Don't happen often, but sometimes. But it's affordable, and they have a whole line. You can get a whole line from them, and they got pendulum squats, V squats, all kinds of stuff. So I got to put them in there as an honorable mention. So, superb honorable mention. Okay? All those guys for that spot. But TDS, New York Barbells, TDS, I got my, which another company had an unmarked version. I got my plate-loaded seated dip machine from TDS and my lever squat, which I may actually get rid of, not because it sucks, but because of me. My back's all snapped up in too many different places. But I tell you what, the reason I went with them earlier on is because they make good equipment that takes one in standard place, a lot of it. So I went with them to get some stuff. They have, like I said, full line. They have seated rows. They have lever squats. And if you have Olympic plates, they have others. They have way more opens up to you. But here's the thing: all their stuff comes with the metal adapters on it. You just unscrew it. You don't need the Allen key. You just take the little screw out the end, slide off the metal sleeve. You have your 1-inch adapter. So you don't got to slide on a plastic Olympic adapter. Excuse me, you don't got to buy extra like with Power Tech. You don't need to say, oh, where's the Allen key at? I need to find that Allen key so I can take this off. You don't got to do all that. You just go, you take it, you're going to screw it with your fingers, slide it off. And if you not like me and you have Olympic plates, just take it out the box, put it together. The only thing I don't like is that they use these pillow block bushings, which are great, by the way. Suck getting on. I always put stuff together by myself, so if you get a little bit of help, that won't even be. You can get a kid. I just don't got no kids. I need to go get some kids because I need to go make some kids. That's what I need to do because I be needing some help. I see now, like when you're a kid and your parents ask you to do stuff, you're like, well, I gotta go do it. And they say, wow, what do you think I had you for? I don't know if new parents say that though. But That's what our parents used to tell us. And I see it now because I'm like, shoot, it'd be easy if I just had a kid hold this in place, you know. But anyways, number one, but let's rehash because it's a long video. I might even speed it up a little bit, but it's a long video. Let's rehash Valor Fitness, Yukon Fitness, Power Tech, TDS, but the Temu brands as an honorable mention alongside that because they do have a good array of equipment, a good array. Number one, and it took me like 16 minutes to get here. Let me heat this food up a little bit because it's cold. Oh man, they telling me there's food in here. I know there's food in here, bro. Oh. You don't want me to overdo it. Body Solid. Why Body Solid? Body Solid's my number one. Body Solid, if you see this, contact me. Holla at your boy. First and foremost, I actually do have a little project that I need to put together for a nonprofit. So if you see this, I actually do need assistance. It'll be appreciated. But Body Solid has levels, different levels. They got power line. They got the Body Solid stuff that's obviously for the home, residential, light commercial. They have levels. That's why Body Solid. I need to hurry up. I need to go to the gym actually. Body Solid is great. Body Solid. Look, Body Solid. They got racks that like I recommended earlier in the video. You could go put it together. Get your functional trainer, high-low pulley, all that. But they also have a lower end brand. Now I get all my stuff from Fitness Factory for Body Solid, which they have a home gym system that they set up specifically for Fitness Factory. Like we'll talk about that in a different video because I'm going to review it. I haven't. But they also have, they just have levels. So you can find something in your budget that's going to work for your home gym. They also make the best seated calf raise machine I have ever used. If I had the money, I would buy it. I don't have the money, so I didn't buy it. But when I get the money, I always think about going and getting one and buying it because it's the best. Everyone that's used one that I've talked to, spoken to, heard speak on it, say and confirm it is the best. But they even have a commercial line that's affordable, so you can even get the commercial grade stuff in your home, put it together, and it's still decent. I'm telling you guys. But I've used Body Solid. Body Solid been around for 25 years. I don't know if Body Solid is owned by the Gronkowski family or just G&G Fitness, but I know G&G Fitness, Gronk Fitness, they carry their stuff as well. So, and they've been in the game. Definitely over 25 years. It has to be 30, 35 years by now. They're like the OGs when it comes to home gym equipment that's been in the game the longest. They've outlasted the prior competition. There's old home gym brands that I would love to recommend to you guys, but how do I put you in the top 5 if you're not around anymore? If you see them around, okay, Body Smith and all that, you see them. I believe that actually is Body Solid just in the past. So there's brands like if you see them on the used market, I recommend you get them. But that's a different video. We're talking about current brands that are around that you can buy fresh, new, and get it straight out the box. Because some people don't like to wait for things to pop up on Marketplace. Some people like to get certain things new. Like certain things I like to get new. All right. So that's the top. But Body Solid, you can find something in your budget. The more money you have, the more you can get from them and the more quality you can get out of them. But if you want to know a brand a singular brand you can get your stuff from that you could trust that has a lifetime in-home warranty, Body Solid. Now y'all know Valor Fitness is my people, but I got it. Body Solid is my number one. Body Solid is, I'm gonna say they're number one because they have home and commercial grade equipment, but they also are they make some of the best home gym series that you can have, like the all-in-one home gym units with the leg presses and the flies and all that. So if you just have like a little space and you can only get one thing, you could get that, or you can do like I said and get a wrap. They have their own lever gym too, but I recommend PowerTech's over theirs just because they got the workbench, and that's kind of what PowerTech does. And they got the workbench, and you can add different attachments to it. But everybody on this list is good. So if you want to go to all of them and piece out your home gym, that's what I would recommend is best. The first place I would definitely say is check out Body Solid, then check out Valor Fitness. If neither one of them got what you want, check out PowerTech, check out the others. Okay? But Let's go. I'm gonna give you the full. And Body Solid has all the stuff that, pretty much all the stuff, but maybe like a pendulum squat that them Temu brands got. Body Solid has all that. Better warranty, better padding, better everything. So you got your cake up, got your bread up. Go to Body Solid. Go to Valor Fitness. Investigate the others. That's all I'm saying. And they all got their own lane. So top 3: Body Solid, PowerTech, Valor Fitness, for sure. If they don't got what you need, go to TDS, Yukon Fitness. Okay, those are my top 5. Thanks for watching this long video. Thanks for watching me, listening to me talk. This is a straight old school style video. It's been 20 minutes. I'm gonna eat this chicken. I'm gonna go ahead, scrub a dub, hop in the tub. I need a shower the same way that LL need love, the same way that Master P need dubs. I am out. How you gonna act?